My name's Aditya Chakrabortty. I was born, brought up and educated and work here in London, England. I'm the senior economics commentator at the Guardian newspaper. My parents came to London to study and they met here and then they had me. India's been part of my life ever since I was a child. I used to go on family holidays in summer, which was awful. So hot, so many mosquitoes. But then I got into the habit of going at least once a year. And I've written about the place, I've got engaged with its culture and its music. It's a really important part of my life. Both my parents were Bengali, and that has a particular meaning to me about engagement with arts, culture, ideas and politics. And they really passed that on to me, which may account for why I'm doing the job I do now, because journalism is perhaps in part a contest of ideas. And if you go to Calcutta, as I do pretty much every year, you will see people engaging with political discussion, both big P politics and small p politics, every day, from every kind of walk of life. You know, the preamble to the Indian Constitution begins by describing India as a secular, socialist, democratic republic. And when I was growing up, I thought all of those words were incredibly attractive. And I still do, really. Democracy to me means the ability to speak up and speak your mind. But it also means the security of knowing that you can speak your mind and still enjoy your full rights, and also enjoy a degree of economic security. So democracy is more than just going along to a polling station and voting once every few years for whoever your MP should be. It also means engaging with the political issues of your day, big P politics or small p politics, both. And it's a matter of some concern to me that democratic engagement around the world, in Britain, in America, but elsewhere too, is in withdrawal, is in retreat, and that we now think of politics as being a kind of spectator sport engaged in by other people that we don't really have much of a say in. Growing up, when I used to go and visit Calcutta, you would see political symbols used as graffiti on the walls, and my father would take me along to buy fish. Being Bengalis, obviously, we eat fish a lot. And his own fishmonger was a committed Marxist, and would be reading the newspaper in English every morning when we went to buy the fish. And you would have a political discussion with him. When I went to the bank to sort out my mother's affairs, the bank manager asked me, "What kind of economics do you write about?" And I said, "Well, I write about Britain, I write about America, I write about Europe." And the bank manager looked at me in some disappointment and he said, "Ah, you mean capitalist economics?" And that kind of day-to-day democratic engagement is something I think India has a lot to teach the rest of the world about, because that's where I really see it practiced. I'm really lucky in that what I love to do and what I'm good at and what I'm paid to do, they are all the same thing. Basically, I like finding out what's going on, whether that's speaking to people or reading up stuff, and then trying to give my own view of what I think is going on. You know, basically speaking as I find, speaking my own mind, after having thought properly, hopefully first. And that's really what I like doing. I like reading, I like writing, I like talking to people, I like really engaging, trying to engage with the world around me and trying to think about how that fits with my own life, but also the lives of my children. The world I want to live in is a world in which more people are speaking up, not fewer. And people are speaking not just from prejudice or ignorance, but are also engaging with issues and with each other and learning as they go. So that's the world I would like to live in, a more democratic world, not a less democratic world. And what I'm worried about is that there are plenty of people and there are plenty of forces that would like to limit our democracy. And I don't think that's good for most of us, and I don't think that's an attractive society to grow up in.